Hello, and welcome to another edition of Cold Can Reviews. I'm your host, Mian, and today we are trying another condensed soup. Today we are trying Aldi's brand again, French onion condensed soup. I'm going to do things a little bit differently with this one. Last time we ate it with a spoon. Today we're going to be breaking out the old straw. My belief is that this is not a cream soup. This condensed soup is still going to be rather liquidy. I don't know that to be true, but that is just my guess. So hopefully it's enough to be drinking it or consuming it with a straw. If not, we still have a spoon. Let's take a look at this can and then we'll get into it. Okay, so as you can see we have French onion condensed soup. Little labeling at the top there by Chef's Cupboard. We'll get in the frame. Little quick serving suggestions of half cup serving, 70 calories, 0 grams saturated fat, 580 milligrams of sodium, and 3 grams total sugars. On the back we have some preparation instructions, just general microwave stovetop, as well as caution that it can be hot, and then best if by use date on end of can. And a quick look at the end of the can will say, oh there it is, best by 11/29/20. So good decent amount in the future. Made with beef stock. I see that at the top there. Made with beef stock. Looking at the nutrition facts, it once again has labeled in container and in serving. So we have about 70 calories again, or 180. About 2.5 servings per container. Which brings us at 60% of our daily value of sodium, which is pretty good for cans. Typically I'm well over that. So I'm pretty excited about that. Always twice as nice guarantee, metal can. Let me see if I can get this better. Taking a look at our ingredients, we have beef stock, onions, dehydrated onions, contains 2% or less of cornstarch, soybean oil, salt, yeast extract, sugar, potassium, chloride, natural flavor, caramel color, citric acid, granular, and Swiss cheese, milk cultures, and salt enzymes. Interesting. Beef fat, dextrose, onion juice, concentrate, whey, beef extract, and lactic acid. I'm kind of excited for this. It's been a while since I've had French onion soup, and I don't think I've ever had it out of can. I don't think I've ever had it condensed. So hopefully it's good. What do they recommend? 1 can of water. So yeah. So they recommend about 1.5 cups of water. 1.25 cups. 1.25 cups of water. So obviously I'm not going to do that. We're just going to eat it like normal. But let's get this open. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get this open now. Just pop the seal. I can already see it splashing around, which is a good sign for what I want to do with it. Yeah. No, it smells good. It's very obviously, I'll show you. It's very liquidy. It's definitely not solid at all. I do want to use a spoon still just in case for the end, because I'm imagining that I'm not going to be able to get all of it up with a straw. So the spoon should help at the end. Let's just go ahead and get into it right now. I like to make sure these straws are okay. It's oily. There's a good amount of separation here. But let's go for it. Oh, that's good. It's good flavor. Salty. Tastes like French onion soup. The onion chunks are coming up well. That's good. That's very pleasant. I'm going to keep drinking it. I might drink this thing in like 2 seconds. We're going to run into a problem in a couple seconds. I'm going to show you it. Okay. So this just got interesting here. So we just came up with a bit of a problem. I don't know if you can see that, but I drank all the liquid right away, pretty quickly, and now it's just a nice can full of onions, which to most people would be kind of disgusting, but to me, I love onions. There's just a big heaping spoonful of them. I'm just gonna eat it. Yeah, it's just all onions. That's pretty good though. I'm not upset by this. It is definitely just a heaping spoonful of onions though. They're good. They're nice and flavored. They're almost like sauteed. A little bit sweeter because of the juices they were in. I don't know what the juice was. I guess the juice was just beef stock. So just kind of beef stock flavored onions, and it's really good. It's interesting. I've never had French onion soup like this. This is really good. Filling for only being onions and beef stock. That's super good though. Oh. Okay. Alrighty, well I just finished this can. As you can see, there's a little bit of liquids in there, so I'm just gonna... That was good. That was a good can overall. I am happy with how that was. That was a good flavor, a good texture. It was an unexpected surprise that I would drink up all the liquid and then have just a half a can, a quarter, 3/4 of a can of just onions. And I love onions. I'm a huge fan. And those are nice and like flavored, and they were like almost marinated. It tasted a good amount like sauteed onions. That was a great can. I can't imagine what that would be like if you added a cup and a half of water. That was just perfect the way it was. Alrighty, now let's get into the reviewing section of this video. As far as taste goes, I'm gonna have to give this a 9. There was a good flavor. The beef stock was good. The onions were great. The beef stock definitely added a ton of flavor to them, and it also cut down some of the sharpness of an onion, and as well as sweeten it up a bit. It was surprisingly, you don't need to condense this, or uncondense this. I don't know. It was fine without the cup and a half of water, or cup and a quarter of water. This was a great food. You could definitely eat it right out of the can, like I did. You could warm it up, but you don't really need to. That was fine the way it was. That might be pretty good warm too. The onions might be good, but still a great can. As far as utility goes, I mean, this is lightweight. It's 10.5 ounces. There was a good amount of food in there for 10.5 ounces. Like I said, it was about a quarter of a can of liquid and 3/4 of a can of onion. Great. That was a great ratio. Yeah, I'm happy with that all around. Chef's Cupboard never really disappoints, does it? Aldi's never really disappoints. So yeah, utility, I'd give it a 7 out of 10, and then overall, bring that down to an 8. So an 8 over 10 overall for the Chef's Cupboard French onion soup. That was fantastic. I don't know if they could make it better. We are very close to 50 subscribers. I think we're at 46 at the time I'm filming this. My goal is to push to 40 or 50 subscribers before the end of the week for next week's video. That way I can do the 50 subscriber special, which I've got something planned for that. It's nothing too crazy, just a bit of a more, well, it's a bit larger of a can, and it's a little bit different. It's also going to be the most expensive can. For sure it was going to be the most expensive can. We'll get into that in detail in the video when that comes out. If it's not this week, it'll probably be the week after. But thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every view. Check out the links in the description, and I'll see you guys next time.